Hey everybody, it's Party Elite kicking off a brand new Let's Play today in the Mandate of Heaven DLC for Total War 3 Kingdoms. First things first, a massive thanks to the folks at Creative Assembly that have deemed me worthy enough of this early access so that I can showcase the DLC on the channel and hopefully also get a review done before it actually releases. Now for this Let's Play, I'm going to be playing as Liu Hong, the Inconstant Emperor, who has a very hard starting situation, and he is actually a member of the House of Han. So he is, quote-unquote, one of the good guys crushing the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Now this DLC is set before the events of the base game, which is the Rise of the Warlords over here. So we're seeing the lead up to that base game, and you may have already noticed why I was drawn to Liu Hong, but in case you haven't, it's because I've got to represent Kong Rong. My boy, Kong Rong, is right here as a noteworthy character, and so I cannot resist that connection to our, first Let's Play with Three Kingdoms. We've also got Yuan Xiao as one of the noteworthy characters, and He Jin, the Butcher of the Her, I think is how that's said. Quick note, I apologize for butchering pronunciations. Feel free to guide me in the comments down below. My accent coach is unfortunately otherwise preoccupied, so I can't get her help right now, but I'm going to try and get better at it. So let's take a quick look at Liu Hong and what it means to play as him, and we're going to dive right in for this first episode of our Let's Play. So faction specialization is political influence. Increases by developing administration office buildings, and it can be used to annex factions diplomatically and release characters from court. Playstyle focus is politics and reformation. Now, I don't know how tall we can play with this DLC, considering the pending, rebellion and everything that entails, but we'll try and obviously roleplay and stick in the world of politicking as much as possible. Now, our unique features include the Imperial Army. These are very high-tier units. However, they have extremely low replenishment rates because they have a natural negative 20% to the replenishment rate, I believe it was. We've also got the Imperial Court, which changes the way quite a few things work. We'll get into that later. And then we've also got the Reward Officials Political Assignment, which helps with political influence and character experience at the cost of food and public order. Like I said, we've got a handful of noteworthy characters who are of particular note because, again, I've got personal bias and connection to some of them. But yes, over here, the Emperor is the steward of the Han Dynasty, burdened with the heaven-sent responsibility of guiding the disparate realms of China under one rule. Yet, despite his celestial duty, the dynasty over which he presides is racked by turmoil. This is his opportunity to right the madness consuming the land. To succeed, he must reconcile and balance the competing powers in his court. The relatively newly crowned empress tries to stem the flow of corruption, yet the ever more powerful eunuch attendants continue to whisper their desires, honeyed and tempting, into his ears. Love the writing in this game. Alright, so naturally, we're going to be playing very hard, very hard. Hopefully that'll present a challenge to us. And we will be playing, of course, in the records mode. That is my preferred mode. And one quick note is, playing as Liu Hong, we get plus 200% income from family estates if faction leader. Just should probably point that out. Before, yes, I agree, the dynasty must endure. Let's begin.
Dark rumors are spoken in every corner of the land, whispering of the end of the hunt. The Zhang brothers, plotting from their home commandery, seek to tear down what they see as a corrupt dynasty. Ambition flowers like a weed, all-consuming and suffocating. None are immune to its sickly sweet allure. As the Han weaken, the eunuch advisors claw more power to themselves. Once loyal warlords sense opportunity. Lines are drawn as all move to consolidate their own power, whilst Zhang Jue conspires to take the throne itself. The Emperor acts to secure his rule, with the Empress and the eunuchs battling for control of his court. Peace hangs by a thread. A torrent of blood will surely be spilled before the dynasty's fate is determined. However, you are the custodian of the Han dynasty, Liu Hong, the celestial sun. Yet your land is riven with strife and insurrection.
民情未察，乃有此乱。妖贼造言惑众，哄骗良人，乃至幽寂大乱。朕当速速出兵看乱。大汉天威，谁敢不从？朕当广开言路，问询咨议，传政令于万民。
诚如陛下所言，臣自当勤勉不懈，以息天下之乱。
The Empress, too, will offer you sage advice, and your General-in-Chief He Jing has taken to the field, ready to see your enemies put to the sword.
此言不虚，幽寂贼人以区区之众迎天下百万之师，早晚休矣。
Your dynasty is chosen by heaven, yet strife threatens to unwrite your history. Do not let your legacy end here.
All right, let's get this party started. The Emperor under heaven, the passage of the seasons, the blessings bestowed by the heavens, the trying times of hardship, all come and go. The Han endures as it always has, as it forever will. You are leader of many, appointed by divine right, but human desires are not always noble. There are those who covet that which is rightfully yours, both within the empire and without. Long united we must divide, thus it has ever been. Alright, mission issued. The Imperial army delivers justice to the wicked. It is a bold or foolish bandit who thinks they can disregard the law of the empire so close to the capital. Whatever the vice, it matters not. The end result is the same. The Imperial army has the wind at its back as it sails down the Yellow River. Deliver justice to those who would oppose you. Engage the following general's army in battle. Shen Shi. That is over here. We've got this little army over here that we have to dive into. That's by Luoyang's trade port. Fair enough. And it will give us some political influence. And political influence is something we can use as currency, basically. As you can see over here, it's kind of described. It allows you to reform the empire as you wish. Divided as is by the ambitions of the bureaucrats, the warlords, and those loyal to your dynasty. Your political influence is increased by specific buildings, and through numerous events, it may be invested towards restructuring the imperial court and the annexation of territories or factions. So, political influence is a little bar that you want to fill up to take advantage of actions like that. Pretty easy to get that taken care of. I don't think that's going to be a struggle over here because we've got this full stack of imperial Lancer and Palace Cavalry and Household Cavalry. We've got some Imperial Gate Guard, Palace Crossbowmen, Sword Guard. A good strong army over here led by He Jin. We'll be sending them in just a moment's time. Very quickly want to go over some of the new elements that we'll be dealing with, and we'll be taking care of some issues that we begin this campaign with. So first things first, let's take a look at our court. This is a very different screen from the base game. There's our boy Kong Rong right there, you know, Grand Tutor, a rightfully deserved position. However, unfortunately, here's a bureaucrat. He's a bureaucrat, and the bureaucrats have a ton of influence already. Now, I point Kong Rong out specifically because of our past connection to him, but the way this whole screen works right now is, apart from getting various benefits and sometimes debuffs from having characters in court positions, you will also want to take into consideration their faction and who they support. So, like, for example, Yuan Xiao is a supporter of the warlords in the empire. The Empress, she's a supporter of the ruling dynasty. And as support for these various factions, I suppose, get higher and higher, you get access to different buffs, but also debuffs. So you do have to balance it out. So for example, with overwhelming dynasty support, you get a lot of buffs. However, diplomatic relations with all factions is significantly hampered. With the warlords, as it increases, you'll get access to more trade agreements being provided, but ultimately it also negatively affects satisfaction. relatively significantly. With the bureaucrats having overwhelming support, though, it's basically all negatives except for the character experience gain, so you really don't want them to have control. Now, we have 2 slots available, the Minister Herald and the Minister of the Imperial Clan, and in both of these slots, if we put in the right people, we could, let's see. On the one hand, I might be able to nudge Dynasty Influence to the 2nd tier, get an extra army, extra assignment slot, and an extra rank when recruiting new generals, or if I focus on the warlords, I'd have another trade agreement provided, and income from all sources, and replenishment for allied factions as well, which is what I'm kind of leaning towards. We've got Yuan Xiao and He Jin, both people that they're my notable characters, my noteworthy characters, both people that I trust, so I do believe I will be assigning them these positions. So the Minister Herald and the Minister of the Imperial Clan. Either way, +3 Warlord influence from He Jin, and Yuan Xiao, I believe, will just give us +2. Yep, fair enough. Fair enough. But yes, let's go ahead and do that. First things first, I want to make sure we're giving the Warlords a little bit of influence, because those trade agreements will be very helpful. We want to get them as soon as possible, because, they run away as total war begins, I guess. So He Jin, let's go ahead and get you as our Minister Herald, I suppose. Draws a wage of 2,000, sure, okay, and acts as Chief Seneschal, Senate, I don't know how to pronounce that word, to the Empire, receiving all dignitaries, state guests, and members of the Imperial family within the Empire. The Minister of the Imperial Clan is responsible for recording and reporting on conduct of the Imperial family. You know what, He Jin, with a title like Butcher, let's make you Minister of the Imperial Clan. Confirm that. And Yuan Xiao.
Side by side.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. Okay, I don't want the advisor. Let's get Yuan Xiao in here. Confirm that, and that will hopefully help our support for the Warlord faction. We can get some administrators as well, though I don't have anywhere to assign administrators just yet. That is something to consider as well as a way to affect the influence of the factions. And another thing to consider is the number of people we have who support the bureaucratic factions. People that I will not be using anytime soon, or that I would like to try to avoid using. And that directly relates to our conversation about our current financial situation. We start with almost 100k in the bank, but we're losing it at a rate of almost 7k, rounding up. Now, it might be wise to relieve some people of their service. We've got quite a few people that are not noteworthy and are relatively low tier. Like, so for example, Han Kui, I rarely use commanders. Rarely do I use commanders. So I think maybe we could, get rid of him, for example. Whoops. So yeah, Han Kui. Oh, I cannot. I have insufficient political influence. It costs 25 political influence. Very well, very well. So I will have to get my political influence up first before I can start releasing people from service. Not a problem. We'll get that soon enough. Got a mission to accomplish over here, and we'll get right on that. Apart from that, food is also an issue at the start of this campaign because the nation is starving. I mean, this is the prelude to the Yellow Turban Rebellion. So all of that negativity, all those issues are very prevalent right now. So let's go ahead and dive on in and start solving some of these problems. Let's get rid of these looters over here led by Shen Shi. And this battle, I imagine, it's just not worth fighting. I mean, I always say I always fight the first battle in a campaign, but this is just a bit of a joke, unfortunately. I think we're going to delegate this one. So, ladies and gentlemen, the first ever auto-resolved first battle of a campaign on this channel, I think. Let's delegate that. I'm sure our Butcher will perform admirably. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that went well. We lost 4. Yeah, okay, that can't complain. Gained a little bit of money. Can't get replenishment or anything from here. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of extra money, sure. Do the ransom. Army drops, good stuff. And we're going to get the trade port at Luoyang as well. So, the Imperial Army delivers justice to the wicked. Accomplished. Excellent. The Han distributes food to the starving people. Your ministers make mention of food shortages in the capital. They play down the situation and reassure you that it is but a temporary issue with which you need not worry. Their failure to deal with the situation makes you look weak, for it is you the people look to for heaven's blessings. Yep, okay, so at the start of your turn, have at least 5 food. Okay. And we've got the Emperor eliminates the rebels. Famine, unrest, destruction. These are no minor issues. Only a foolish leader would dismiss such affairs of state as being beneath them. So perhaps the ministers of the court are in need of some motivation. Own the entirety of one commandery. And it'll give us the Warblade for Liu Hong. Alright, fair enough. I mean, I guess it'll probably be Luoyang. This belongs to the Han Empire, but it looks very much like these looters are going to take it, and then we can probably take it from their cold, dead hands. Fair enough. For now, though, let's hop on into the trade port. It'll cost us a pretty penny, but it's worth it, obviously, because as a trade port, Luoyang can make us some money. So what I'm thinking is, with Luoyang, we might want to... Oh, one thing I should point out. So you can see over here, third from the top, -3 fervor from buildings. Fervor is a factor that represents, I guess, the people's desire to join the rebellion, I suppose, is a quick way to put it. And so you want that to be kept in check. You don't want fervor to get too high, because that'll cause public order issues. So some of these buildings are probably a good idea to keep for that purpose. But what I'm thinking is I might swap out, like, this rural tax collector. I might swap this guy out for, say, a marketplace, get better income from commerce, so that in this empty slot, we can build ourselves, say, like an inn, go up the inn chain, and then over here at the trade port, we'd go up the, we'd go up the trade port chain and make this a commercial hub. We have the local pines as well that gives us income from peasantry, which is never nearly enough. So yeah, this is going to be, Luoyang is going to be a commercial hub. So let's go ahead and upgrade that first. We are able to give some assignments. And for the assignments, the first one I want to try and give is one that has to do with increasing food creation. Because here, we do produce some food. We also distribute a bunch of it. But just through food production, we might be able to help obtain or attain our current goal. So the first one, I mean, right now, Junshuang? Not sure. And I apologize for the butcheries. I will try and get better at it, I promise. He's looking like a good pick, because better food production and +4 food production, and he's also a champion, which is a type that I like to use often, and I will use often. Xingjiang is also an option. Okay, Xingjiang, okay. And Sunjiang as well. Alright. And Zhang Gong as well. He's got plus 100% from, okay, and then plus 10 reserves, and the agricultural exploitation as well. And he's also pretty upset with a lack of purpose, so maybe we give it to him. Let me really quickly check my court. I would like to get involved in the whole court play as well. Like, so for example, Zhang Gong is a bureaucrat, so you know what? No, I do not favor the bureaucrats right now. Sun Shuang is loyal to the dynasty, the ruling dynasty, so is Jing Zhang. I'm definitely butchering these. Who among you is older? You know what? You are older, so you deserve the position. Gotta roleplay it a little bit, right? Gotta roleplay it a little bit. So, buddy here. Yeah, let's go ahead and get you increasing food production. Assign you. Done. The other thing I want to get here ASAP is someone who can help with replenishment rate. Looks like the Empress is one among those. Anybody else? Yeah. Tao Ding. Okay. Plus 10% replenishment. And the reason why I want to do this is because, well, I'll show you in just a second. Anybody else? Nobody else. All right, so let's go ahead and get Thao Ding inscription. It'll last 5 turns. Maybe we will wait a little bit. Maybe we'll wait until a couple of turns, because I want to come down here and obviously crush these looters, so that will be a slightly tougher fight. And the reason why I want to get that replenishment up sooner rather than later is because, as you can see, that negative 20% basic replenishment rate means we are not replenishing, and we need just a little bit of a push to replenish. Just a little bit of a push. Now, before we hit end turn, I want to, with my political influence, start getting rid of some people. So Han Kui, go ahead and release from service. Okay, 1 person gone. Confirm. You're out. So now we're down to 10. I gotta wait a little bit, and I can release somebody else. So we're still losing money, but at least we're not losing it as rapidly. At least we're not losing it as rapidly. And what I'll want to do as well is I'll want to get trade partners as soon as possible, which is why I'm going to angle towards some reforms that allow us to get... okay, so next turn we get to pick one, and I'll probably go with the foreign envoys to get that +1 available trade agreement. Now, I am also able to get the principles of Wu Wei, because we start with the mastery of ceremonies. So I can get this for the reduction in character salary, but I feel like the trade agreements will help us sooner and for longer if we get it sooner, because trade deals, they run out pretty quickly. You'll notice also that some of these research options do give us access to cool things like those pre-battle deployables, oil fields, towers, and wooden stakes. So we're going to definitely be experimenting with some of those options too. Don't worry about that. But yeah, apart from that, we definitely we've got to rush the trade agreements, I think, to get our food and financial situation fixed up. -7, my lord. How did it get worse? How did it get worse? Anyways, folks, as we hit that end turn button for the first time, I just want to mention, as I always do, that if you would like to see this series continue on the channel, please don't hesitate to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It really helps me make decisions on the channel as to what I should do more or less of. So yes, if you want to see more Total War 3 Kingdoms, if you want to see this Let's Play to its conclusion, please let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. We've already got some faction succession going on. All right, fair enough. And these looters here, I would really appreciate it if they took Luoyang, because I would like to take it from them. I don't want to declare war on the Han Empire. That doesn't make any sense. So hopefully they're going to do their job over there. Go ahead and force march our way over. Get you down to as far as you'll get. Sure, let's go. And again, the replenishment, I'll want to... Let's see, we've got... Probably before we dive into a battle against them, we'll get that assignment started. You can see our food situation's feeling a little bit better already. Money is still pretty tight. 22 political influence is all we have. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and get our trade agreements going. So foreign envoys, right? Issue that. I mean, yes, this will save us money immediately, but if we're releasing people from our service, then pretty soon it's not going to be it's not going to matter as much. That's a percentage decrease. So let's go ahead and issue this. And let's go ahead and take a look at our options here. Because we've got the one trade partner available. Quick deal. Trade agreement. Everyone's willing. But who will give me the best benefit? That's the question. Gongzuo at 665. Looking like it. Oh no, the Han Empire itself at 671. Alright, that makes sense to me. So the Han Empire, let's negotiate a little bit, and it's unfortunate to see that your food situation is very poor. I wonder if... Oh, hello, Han Sui. Slightly less money, but let's see. Okay, if we negotiate with you... How can we play this? Let's go ahead and see if we can get them to give us food as well. 2 is all you can give? I thought you're very rich. I guess that's a relative term. Okay, hold on. That doesn't help me accomplish anything. Who's got equal or no? Yeah, food isn't really a thing right now. Dongzuo. Very rich as far as food is concerned, but again, that might not mean much. Yeah, just the 2. But it is more money. Alright, no, you know what? Cancel that. Who was it? Liu Ji? No. Who was the very rich one? Liu Biao? How much of a trade deal would that be? Or is he not interested? And Sui, 588. Sorry, folks. I'm just trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, as it were. Yan Yi, 604. Sure, let's try. Last attempt over here. He's nearby as well, so that'll be nice. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we can't even request food trade over here. Come on, guys. Make my life a little bit easier. Let's just go with... Who was it that I had first? This one, someone said, okay, Liu Biao. A little worried that he's going to get eliminated pretty easily. What down over here? Zhiji. Request food. Okay, 2. What I can do is I could trade an ancillary with you. Surely we have something. Oh, yes, we do have something. I could give you my stone pig and perhaps even my clay fish. I'm giving you too much. Go ahead and get rid of one of those. And in that case, to balance it out, I can't believe for 2 food I'm giving up on like a little bit of money. But we can probably request regular payments as well. Just a little bit. Like next to nothing over here. I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get. What a terrible deal. Sure, let's propose it. I'm only going to spend so much time on this screen. It helped a little bit. It helped a little bit. Alright, that's that turn. I want to crush these looters. Once I have all of Luoyang, I'll be able to get a... Oh, there we go. Beautiful. I was like, surely they will be taking that. Alright, excellent. Ooh. The Dang brothers. You hear rumors of 3 brothers of the Dang family from Dulu County, who have been gathering many followers to their side. It is said that one day, while gathering herbs, one of the brothers was visited by an old man who handed them a book of 3 volumes, The Essential Arts of Great Peace. It was said that whoever held this book would be able to bring peace to all mankind. The group have begun calling themselves the Yellow Turbans due to the scarves they wear on their heads. It's so ominous because you know, let's follow the story, you know where this is going, or you're at least somewhat aware of where this is going. It's so ominously written. All right, so they have taken the Luoyang Lumberyard, which we will be taking back from them. Let's go ahead and rush as close as we can get over here, and then we have to dive on. And it is a settlement battle. I'm going to try and bait them out. I don't know how possible that is. Chances are it'll go over pretty well. Nonetheless, we're likely to take some losses, so I would like to get... who was it again? Cao Ding? Yes. Cao Ding in there with this conscription, well, plus 10% replenishment. Assign you so that next turn he'll be available for at least 5 turns of replenishment, which will hopefully... I think I could have probably waited an extra turn there if I'm completely honest. Nonetheless, we have 34 political influence, so we can get rid of 1 more person. A matter of time. I'm coming for everyone here. Song Jian, if you support the bureaucrats, your job is up for being called a redundancy. Song Jian, yes, you're gone. Confirm that. There we go. Money's looking okay. How is food? I thought I just started trading food. Did I not just start trading food? It's food distribution, man. All right, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. We'll fix that up in no time. We'll fix that up in no time. We'll build what we need to, expand whichever way we need to. There's farmland near us. We can take if we need 76k. Still, we're looking all right. Zhang Biao requested Zhang Liang join their war against Han Fu. Fair enough. Yuan Shu declared war on looters. Yuan Shu, these are my looters to take care of. You back off, please, and thank you. We're going to go ahead and dive on in. And I imagine we can bait them out, because what's going to happen is, yeah, otherwise they're just going to suffer a ton of attrition. It's a decisive victory for us as it is, but yes, we're going to starve them out, hopefully bait them out. I do not want to fight at a lumber yard. It'll have a lot of towers and stuff. It'll just reduce our numbers, and we can't really throw numbers away because of that reduced replenishment rate. And you'll see... I mean, we're not in friendly territory right now, unfortunately. So I did mistime the assignment by a turn. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We need 4 more political influence before I can fire anybody else. Still, money's all right. Money's okay. Can I get another... I'd like to get some food from somebody. Does anybody here like me? Liu Biao? Poor, very poor, equal. You. No, someone who would offer food. How about you? Request food trade duration. Even 2. 2 is really not that much. Z, we're already trading. But the Han Empire, still very poor. Yuan Shu, let's negotiate with you. 1. My god, food as a whole is a delicacy right now, it seems. Jeez. Alright, well... Seemingly no one is willing to trade a significant enough amount to get me to, like, give an ancillary away or something. On which note, I should probably give He Jin some ancillaries or something. Extra cunning for extra ammo. Sounds like a good idea. And no followers available. We do have a fancy mount available. Go ahead and get that going. Any fancy weapons or anything? No, nothing too crazy over there. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. That's that turn, though. I believe we're able to dive in. What's the problem over here? General skill points available. Good for you, buddy. Because I will be sending... Again, strategists and champions are among my favorite type of, like, general archetype to use. So you bet we're going to be getting those guys ranked up and try to get them into armies in time for when, you know, the rebellion begins. So we can crush it with our, you know, superior ranged artillery and whatnot. Really, they're not going to sally forth. Well, looks like we're going to have to dive on in then. Graffiti. As you walk through a local village, you see 3 men in the town square. They are tied to blocks and a headsman stands above them. Their crime was spreading graffiti, promoting the yellow turbans around the village. Things seem to be getting out of hands with these yellow turbans. Not good. This is not good. You know what else isn't good? The fact that we have to dive in over here. But we're going to do it. They've taken some damage from attrition, and we're going to fight this one. I want to make sure that we're able to, you know, avoid the towers as much as possible and try and survive as well as possible. Because, again, replenishment is going to be very slow. So, to the battlefield we go.
朝堂内外皆是风雨欲来，宦官手握大权，黄金贼人烧杀抢掠。我出身卑微，却必将保家卫国。若是拯救天下，必须再次拿起屠刀，那便只得如此。
Normally, I edit out loading screens for battles, but I really like the script here and stuff, so I thought I'd keep this one in. Anyway, let's dive on in and see what we can do. This is a very strange position for the camera. There we go. Yeah, okay. It is. I'm like, it can't be an open field battle. It is a settlement battle. And they've got towers all over. Beautiful colors as well. A good time to fight. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and just pull everybody back for a second here. So I can reposition them. So what I'd like to do is try and sneak in. All right, our cavalry over here. Get all 4 of you, like over here maybe. Right, they're hidden. No, one of you is not. Come on now. I'd like you all to be hidden, please. There we go. So they're hidden over there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them in. What I could actually maybe do is get a pair of you over here. No, this isn't dense enough for you to hide back here, is it? It's not. All right, so I'm going to pull them in through these gaps over here. Try and capture those towers. If we're not able to, it's fine. But I want to pull in through here. And the rest of my army I want to deploy on this side in the hopes of keeping the back area free so that our cavalry can charge through. And then hopefully these guys will respond and then we can charge in from the front. That's the dream. That's the dream. We'll see if it actually works out that way. We have a fair number of shielded troops, so that's good. Go ahead and form you up like so. I mean, we're better off kind of forming up like this, aren't we? Considering the towers. We'll do that, and then let's go ahead and get you over here, I suppose. Right? So like so. Oops. Marching columns over here. There we go. And what else have we got? I'd like to send some in from there as well. So how about, you know, at the back? There we go. Pull you over here like so. And we do have some Imperial Gate Guard as well. These guys should be good against mounted, I imagine. Yeah, we can get them into spear walls and whatnot. Good stuff. Let's get you over here. Let's get you over here. And what else have we got left? Quite a bit, actually. Well, let's double down in the middle over here. I could maybe send another unit over this way or something. Just again to force a split, but no. I'd rather have like come in from completely opposite sides, right? Let's go ahead and get all of our crossbows grouped up, maybe positioned over here to push in and fire away. Got to be wary of the ranges on these towers, obviously. But that should work for us. Get you out of skirmish mode, guard mode on. Let's get you guys. Decent range on the Imperial Palace Cavalry as well. Wouldn't mind putting you on this side, perhaps. Push you in, get a little bit of work done this way. Yep, that sounds good to me. And of course, He Jin, with the nice number of soldiers in his bodyguard unit, position you over here. We'll send you in when these towers have been taken. I do not wish to lose my commander early on. But yeah, feeling pretty good. Let's go ahead and get all you guys grouped up as well. And let's begin. See what we can do. So they are, yes, deployed all over here. Again, they've taken some attrition already, so that's good. Let's go ahead and push in right away. A few over there, and a few over here. Oh, let's get through. I don't think I'm going to try and capture these towers. It'll probably be a little too risky. So we're going to come through, again, hopefully get some rear charges here and there. It looks like they've got some spear guard. Yang Hao, a strategist in charge. All right, good stuff. Some G infantry. Got to be very wary of the spear guard, but it did spot some archers that we should be able to take care of, hopefully relatively easily. And how far can you shoot here? All right, okay. So I should be able to pull you up to, like, there. And again, we're marching as much as possible. No, that's a little too far ahead. Do that. Because we are playing in records mode, so we have to be wary of fatigue and things like that. I'll march you up a little bit as well. Yeah, that's good. Should be able to march you up a little bit as well. Yeah, quite a bit, actually. There we go. You guys should be able to come up a little bit further. Yeah, quite a bit, actually. Go ahead and do that. Good stuff. And maybe we can get some shots in nice and early. We're pulling back over here. Looks like their cavalry's coming through too, though. We are making our way in. We must have taken some losses already. It's a pretty risky move over here. But I think we'll be able to overpower their Jian Sword Guard cavalry. No, we're fine. We're fine. Keep going this way. Keep going this way. We'll get some rear charges in. Get you to dive in. Get you to dive in as well. In we go. Good rear charge. Excellent. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We'll eliminate this unit in no time. Fools that they were. Alright, we're pushing through that way as well. That unit's being taken care of already. Seems like they're responding slowly but surely. Enemy runs. Craven. Okay, Axe Band coming towards us. Get you guys into the right formations here. Go. Coming around the bend here to get charged by cavalry. That's got to be a good time, right? We can't get a nice shot of this. Come on now. Wow, that is one of the slowest charges I've ever seen. Nonetheless, it was an effective charge, I think. Yes, we like eliminated that unit with one fell swoop. All right, looks like they are responding completely. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, this is a mess. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Okay, this is a bit of a mess. Pull you through. This is the downside of playing with the large unit sizes. Come on, come on. There we go. Get you all the way up there. Get you all the way up here. Get you. Capture this tower. Oh my god, come on. There we go. How are we doing over here? Doing okay. Pull you back this way. Let's go. Gotta dodge a little bit here, folks. Out of this position that slows you down. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, keep pulling back. Pushing in over here. Yep, moving up to capture the towers. Send you up this way. Send you up this way. Let's go. And let's send you up at the tower. Okay, good stuff. Guys are keeping safe. Yep. Those archers are a bit of a problem. But it's okay. We're coming in. Wonder if we should also come in this way with our cavalry to fire down at some of these people. Disengage, disengage. Get out of there. We can come in with some rear charges on these archers. That'd be great. Shut down all the archers and crossbows over there. We've arrived over here, taking a fair bit of damage due to the towers, of course, but that is to be expected. Eating a lot of shots over here as well. Come on, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, that tower's been taken care of. This tower's been taken care of. Cavalry's coming through. All right, keep pulling you guys back. Come on now. I gotta stay on top of these guys. They're just not listening. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, and let's try and go. We gotta keep an eye on those spears over there. Keep pulling you back. Send you guys in. You guys are coming through. Want to make sure Imperial Gate Guard maybe arrive over there as quickly as possible. Want to prevent the cavalry from coming through. Alright, rounding the bend over here. Slow you down. Don't want you interrupting our cavalry. Wedge. Diamond. Wedge. Let's make sure you're still pulling back here. Let's go. Alright, in we go. Spears are coming through. Gotta be wary. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Some work done over here. Good stuff. Good stuff. Spears are inbound. Gotta get out of there soon. Done our damage first. Pull up. Try and sneak by. Coming through over here. Dive in. Push you up. Let's go. Spears are chasing after these guys, so we're able to actually sneak by. This is excellent. How are we doing over here? Keep pulling you back, please. Send you in. Pull these guys in place. Let's go. Keep chasing up that way. Gotta pull you back. Let's go. Let's go. Trying to get the cavalry out of here. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get out of here. Took a bit of a risk there. Bring our archers in. Let's go. Good work over here. Let's turn you around and fire at the spear guard, perhaps. Alright, we're getting in there. Oof. We've taken a lot of damage on our cavalry. Get you out of there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pull you guys through. You guys through. We are turning around and firing over here. Maybe get a side charge into some of the spear guard over here. You guys need to get out. Come on. Hurry it up. Hurry it up. Okay, shots coming through. These guys are scared. In we go with the charge. Hopefully this will break somebody over here. A little bit of morale damage might tip them over. Oh, we took a lot of damage on that charge. But hey, it did tip them over. That's good. Good stuff. They're fleeing. Soon they will all shatter. Last couple spear guard left. Our crossbows are coming in off in the distance as well. They've got a ways to go still. Well, let's bring the butcher in to finish the job if necessary, of course. Work over here. Bring the swords up here as well. How are we doing over here? Chasing their cavalry away. Turn around. Don't go outside. Don't get shot by the towers. Wonderful. Wonderful. Keep firing. Let's see if we can't get a nice encirclement going on over here. A rear charge will do a lot of work at this rate, or at this state, I should say. Though I don't think it'll even be necessary at this point. Take a look at some of these new units. They are really beautiful models. There we go. Okay. Get a nice charge in here, maybe. I really like the look of Three Kingdoms. The lighting engine is just breathtaking. Look at that. Not the banner. I mean, the banners are pretty too, but that's not exactly what I was going for there. Shots coming through. Flee, you fools, who would stand against my might. Go ahead and send you in. Pulling you through. Yeah, I think we did pretty well there. I think we did pretty well there. Charging from the side over here. There's no way to escape. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. I see what's going on. I think I'm going to let you just do that with your saber infantry, of all things. I mean, I did for a little bit. Lost quite a few units to that silly engagement, I think. I'm surprised they're still willing to fight, actually. Urge in, let's go. I do not want to go out because the towers will start firing at us. Try and capture you a little bit. In come the crossbow shots. There we go. Not much time left for these guys. They eat some shots in their back, and they're going to give up. Got you guys coming through as well with your diamond formation. Time's up for these fools. Oh, here we go. Come on, give me a nice charge. Give me a nice charge. No, I think we've already won. We have. Well, folks, that's that. Claim that victory. A decisive one it was. End that battle. Good stuff. Looters have been crushed. A relatively short battle. We have taken a fair number of losses on the cavalry, though, which is, I mean, we saw it coming. We took a bit of a risky move there, but that's half the fun, I would say. They got a lot of work done, those cavalry units. Got a lot of work done. 336 kills, 401 kills. Good stuff. We're simply going to occupy. No need to loot and get people all upset and everything. So simply occupy. We've gained control of the Luoyang commandery. That gives us the Warblade as well. And the looters have been destroyed. New mission issued. Having dispensed justice, the Emperor returns to the capital. The immediate threat is dealt with, and it is time to call your troops to the capital. Let the people welcome you as a hero and fill the streets with celebrations in your honor. Move He Jin to Luoyang's large regional city. Fair enough. So just got to pull him back over here. But you'll see that we are getting a little bit of replenishment. 3 turns until fully replenished. 1 turn until fully replenished. 16 turns. My god. 16 turns until fully replenished. Oh. That is painful. That is painful. And I mean, thankfully we're in a moment of peace and tranquility right now, but we have to be very careful with these units because they will be whittled down. We'll have to replace them, and it's just dangerous, right? So I'm definitely glad I've got that assignment going. Hopefully we have some time to at least replenish some of these units to some degree. Hopefully we don't have to send them to their deaths at like in siege battles too often. Money is still a bit of a situation, food is still a bit of a situation, but pretty soon, or rather right now, we are able to release somebody else from service as well. So I suppose we can get rid of who? Sun Zhang? We've got enough champions, right? No, we do. Oh yeah, we've got some champions already. We got a lot of strategists actually, so I could get rid of a strategist, or I could get rid of Li Song over here. So let's go ahead and release you from service. Confirm that. That is 1 less salary to pay. Sure. We bought ourselves a lot of time. We got 74k. We're losing 3k a turn. We've bought ourselves a lot of time. But folks, we're also currently out of time. Because this is an early access episode, I have a bit of a time limit I have to stick to. And I've actually gone over it by a little bit. So my apologies to the folks at Creative Assembly. I hope they don't mind. This is where we're going to call it a session. But the next session will be out tomorrow at the same time as this one was. So hang in there, folks. In 23 hours, the story will continue. And if you liked what you saw today, please, again, do not hesitate to let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. A massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. And a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, cheers.